Coming to you from BA Leadership Charter School's Studio B in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's the February 22nd edition of The Portal! Today's special guest is PALC's guidance counselor and typing challenge record holder, Miss Jill DiPaolo. And now, here's your host, Mr. Chris Good!
Hello, welcome to The Portal. As you may have noticed, I am not Mr. Osborne. I am Mr. Good. Mr. Osborne is not here today. We'll get to that shortly. We've got a great show today. Miss DiPaolo is here. Yeah, all right. And now it's time to answer some of your questions. But instead of doing it at the desk, we're going to do them right here because there are only two. The first one is, where is Mr. Osborne? Where is Mr. Osborne? So many of you have been wondering about that. Well, Mr. Osborne's wife had a baby on last Tuesday morning, so he wasn't able to be in for the show. And I think we have a picture of the baby, right? We do? Yep. James in 5th grade asks, Mr. Osborne, do you have any siblings? Well, I've got great news for you, James. Mr. Osborne does have a sibling, and his sibling's name is Mr. Osborne, and he works at PALC's, and he's standing right here, and he's going to do the show today.
No. Negatory. No, I don't think this is a good. This is a good idea. This is a good. Okay. So we're doing this. Our guest today is Miss DiPaolo. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss DiPaolo. Hey.
Hi. How are you? Oh my
I'm
goodness.
doing great.
I thought there were going to be cubes in there. Did you see that episode with the cubes?
Why would there be cubes?
Water. I'm sorry.
First off, I do not watch the show. Okay, well that went well. Hi. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
There's a very specific reason we brought you on the program today.
Yes.
And I believe that is to talk about the Keystones.
Okay, wait a second. I was bribed to be here.
That's true.
By Mr. Good to talk about the Keystones. Now, please do not think of me when you think of Keystones. My face does
no association.
No.
Nothing. Not Ms. DiPaolo.
I'm just here to deliver some information that Mr. Good wanted me to deliver.
Okay. Well, let's get to that information.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. What do we got about the Keystones
Don't
today?
blame the messenger.
So recently the governor signed a new Senate bill.
He did.
They made a couple changes to the Keystone tests.
Yes.
So how do those things affect our students?
Okay, so previously students, beginning with the class of 2017, had to be proficient on all 3 exams to graduate. Now that has been pushed back to the class of 2019.
Okay. So now only students on 2019 have to be proficient in those 3
That's
to graduate
correct.
as a graduation requirement.
That's correct.
Does this mean that there are students that don't have to take the Keystone exams?
That's not what I said.
Okay, all right, let's clarify.
Students still must take the Keystone exams if they're scheduled to do so.
Okay.
So it doesn't give them a free pass to get out of taking them. They just don't have to be proficient in all of them to graduate until the class of 2019.
Okay, so everyone's taking the Keystone exam. Only a certain grade. Everyone's taking the Keystone exam, but only a certain class needs to be proficient to graduate.
2019.
2019. Sounds good. It doesn't sound too complicated.
No.
I think we got through that all right. That's right. Is there anything else to cover?
And there's one other very important thing.
Okay.
If there are any questions, there is an updated form on the front page of Moodle, and if you click on that, if you have any questions, there's a link at the bottom of that page, and you can submit any questions that you have through that link.
Sounds pretty simple.
But remember, do not associate me with the Keystones.
Do you need some more water? Actually, never mind. You don't need any more water. Let's move on to how we got you here today. We were able to bribe you here because we had a little discrepancy. We had some issues about the last time you were on the show. I mean, you've done the show more times than I have at this point. But the last time you were on the show, the typing challenge didn't go super well. I heard some things. Like I said, I don't watch this program.
You didn't know about the cubes, but you heard about that.
Yeah, I heard about that. Everybody heard about that. right? Everybody's
Yeah,
talking about it.
pretty sure.
Okay, so what happened last time we were on the show?
Well, I didn't do so well. I think
You just couldn't focus?
I took the advice of one Mr. Walton.
Well, that sounds like a bad idea already.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
Because I did get a really high score, but it was in negative numbers.
Is that considered a high score in negative?
Well, they said it was the first time that has ever happened.
Look, we were prepared
so-
for this. We were prepared for this excuse. We were prepared for all of this. And actually, Mr. Walton has issued a statement
Oh, really? Has he?
about the last. I have it right
I
here.
can't wait to hear this.
So let's read this statement. This is from Mr. Walton. It says, "I feel I was misrepresented and scapegoated as an accomplice in some scam when Miss DiPaolo alluded to me having something to do with her all-time low score." You just alluded, if I'm correct. So he's pretty on the ball here.
Well, no, he
I look forward to reappearing on the portal to showcase my research findings and prove that the typing challenge can be won through a breakdown of anomaly detection algorithms for keystroke dynamics. Thank you. That's pretty straightforward.
Keystroke dynamics.
Keystroke
were
dynamics.
Never mentioned. Nothing. Anomaly detection. I don't know what Mr. Walton is talking
all
about
of
because
that-
that's not what happened in our that's not what was said in our conversation
All of
at all.
that aside, we're prepared to make an offer today.
Okay, what's the offer?
The offer is to allow you to retake the typing challenge.
Okay, I'm up for it.
You're up for this?
I am.
All right. So today's typing challenge is going to be a little special.
Watch out, Mr. Ben Walton.
You will be retaking the typing challenge on this beautiful 1940s Smith Corona.
Oh my goodness, this looks like fun.
Okay, well, let's get to it. Let's see how you do.
Ready.
Now, have you ever used a typewriter before?
Many, many, many years ago.
I mean, this is the latest in cyber school technology.
It
I'm
really is.
surprised you're not more.
I don't know why more students don't use this. Okay. I'm thinking I did well.
Okay, so you've taken the typing challenge.
Yes.
How was it?
I think it went much better.
It's a beauty, isn't it?
It's
a
awesome.
wonderful machine. I think we have tallied your score, and it looks like you are actually, being the only person to take this typing challenge, the first place winner on the leaderboard. And not only that, you're only allowed to be on one leaderboard at a time.
Yay!
So your old score has been removed from the old leaderboard,
Oh, good.
and you are now the champion
Woo!
of the typing challenge, the Pouch Portal Typing Challenge, Smith Corona Typewriter Edition.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure that must be a relief to
that
you.
was worth it,
yeah,
even if I came on to talk about keystone.
even if every single student tries to contact you about the keystones.
No,
Don't
no.
do. All right. Well, thank you for being here. It was
Thank
great
you
to have
so
you as a
much.
guest. It's always great.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys next week on the portal.